Let's go into the scary tower. It's probably friendly. Hi. Yes, very good. Help. 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 Well, that's not good. Oh, did this have to be lifted up by a puzzle solution before? Yeah. I might have already done that one. I don't remember. Okay, so we gotta trace this cable. You can only get to the top of the tower when I guess you solve everything leading up to there. And that's the one currently blocking me. Ooh. And you probably use the exact same one for this one. Get it. Got how many of them are on there? Okay, so that goes up there. Okay. And I didn't solve you because... I don't know. So it's 3 and 3. It probably drops this when it's done. But I don't know, do I just solve it or do I think about how to make it turn into what I want it to? So how do I get the last two? Yeah, in a puzzle like this, how do you make a 1x3 stick and then also grab what's left over afterwards? And they can't lay horizontally on the same row. I can vaguely gesture at how to make them, like, connect, but I don't know how to get every dot, too. I don't... How do you double back to get all the ones you miss? In this one's case, I guess you would do this. And how do you do that part? Yeah, it has to be shaped exactly the same way. Huh. Well, this feels agonizingly close, doesn't it? Is it easier to do if I face it the other way? I don't understand. How do you fully encircle the shape without breaking it? Like, I don't... How do you... It's hard to, like, phrase or whatever, but, like, the ways that you would draw a shape seem pretty counter to the idea of being able to also get every single square? Like, even when I do a really basic shape, I'm like, how do I draw the two things and also get everything? Like, how do you... Like this. Immediately, just this simple shape itself, I can't wrap back around to get everything else. I can do it like this. So they have to stick directly away from walls, I guess? But they're across from each other, so they can't do that. They can't both stick out of the wall into each other. They're both 3 long. I can't stagger them. Yeah, like you can't stagger them like that. Obviously, it still leaves even more out, but also like yeah, it won't be in the same shape. I almost certainly already got stuck here, didn't I? Then I probably wanted to go back and check out Tetris World. Ah, man. Is this randomized? Oh, shit. The good news is I didn't actually do anything yet. It's hard to remember to randomize every single time you play this game. That's the original puzzle? Oh, is this one worse? I have to remember every single time to launch the randomizer separately. And specifically, what's confusing about the process is you have to launch the randomizer after you launch the game. And then, so you have to tab out, launch the randomizer, because it has to latch into it via RAM. So you can't launch it first. It doesn't really work. And then you have to launch it, you have to activate it after the game's already running, which is a really weird process. I almost fucked up again. I did. We were like 5 minutes into me solving a puzzle that's not the real one. Not that I know how to do this one either. Shit. This one's like an even more insane shape. Or maybe a little bit of an easier one. How do I get the other ones? Oh, so it's not included in the shape there. How do you get good at this puzzle? Like, where would you practice this? This is a weird one. That's both shapes. But those last two... How? Ah. I might have to go into the mountain and just come back later and see if I can come up with anything later. I think that's the same puzzle I was probably stuck on before, judging by the lasers not being activated. Also, this one, but this one doesn't make any sense to me. Because this goes up to here. I guess it's just activate this thing. I don't actually know where this path goes. It might be confusing and broken because of the laser situation. I don't know. That puzzle doesn't make any sense to me. But I think that's like the main thing holding me back from finishing the village. But like so far, I'm just like not processing any alternatives. So rather than repeat the same rut over and over again, let's get stuck in the mountain too. Exciting. Here's where fast travel would be a little nice, because it's a bit of a trip. Oop. Especially if I forget how to get there. It's remarkable how blatant some of these things get. Like the color elevator is just the end of a witness puzzle, like really obviously, just a big curved tip. Hello. Now the floor is scary. Alright, now the perspective puzzles. Those have to be paired with each other. It chooses the exit based on which one you started with. And you have to solve every lock individually. I click on this one. That one's the one it gives me. They have to be separated from each other, but I have to end down here? And I can't just grab one. That hole causes some problems. Maybe it's easier to solve this one from the same angle? Yeah. Because that separates that from that from that. Did that one already. Where is the exit? What? Gotta cut it off against the wall, I think. Oop. Against the wall. There you go. You have to find out a way to separate all three chunks. It's always the same three groupings. You gotta be able to solid separate them. I think I eventually can get a shortcut downstairs that makes it so I don't have to go all the way back up every time. I bet these aren't real cameras, but instead 2D images. Maybe not, though. Those are solved puzzles. Do they match the current state of things? Booking it. What's up? Yeah, I've now since gone on to play the Myst games, so I recognize the idea of like going on this internal cave full of basalt columns. I'm like, that's like Myst 3 or 4, 3.
Therefore, I thank you, my God, because you make clear to me that there is no other way of approaching you, except that which to all humans, even to the most learned philosophers, seems wholly inaccessible and impossible. For you have shown me that you cannot be seen elsewhere than where impossibility confronts and obstructs me. O Lord, you, who are the food of the mature, have given me courage to do violence to myself, for impossibility coincides with necessity, and I have discovered that the place where you are found unveiled is girded about with the coincidence of contradictories. This is the wall of paradise, and it is there in paradise that you reside. The wall's gate is guarded by the highest spirit of reason, and unless it is overpowered, the way in will not lie open. Thus, it is on the other side of the coincidence of contradictories that you will be able to be seen, and nowhere on this side. If, therefore, impossibility is necessity in your sight, O Lord, there is nothing which your sight does not see. Nicholas of Cusa, 1453.
Do not recommend violencing yourself. That's all I really heard in that. Oh my god, my eyes! Did you guys miss the mountain? Oh fuck. I guess that was correct. I'll just trust you. There's one there, and I wish I could draw on these in game just to help out. One there, and there's one there, and there's one there. There, and now that one's a 3. Fuck. Okay, so it works better if I cut the white one off, but the white one makes it hard to get this dot right here. If I draw this, then that gets me in trouble. Yeah, I don't think I can do that. That's there. Come around this side. There you go. The long way around for the 3-part. Would you like some eye strain with your fries? With your fries? You're ordering fries specifically. Oh, fuck me. And the 2 grids are on different axes, so you have to read both versions of it. Dude, guys. Man. I can't tell. Nope, there's one over there apparently. God, what did I even do last time? Okay. Sure. Okay. This makes the dots very hard to see, but I can see the ones inside the grids very well. Okay, so that's the only one I need to fix. There you go. I can pretty much just guess where the intersection dots are if they're going to show me relatively easily where the inside of square dots are.
The relation between the controller and the controlled is reciprocal. The scientist in the laboratory studying the behavior of a pigeon designs contingencies and observes their effects. His apparatus exerts a conspicuous control on the pigeon, but we must not overlook the control exerted by the pigeon. The behavior of the pigeon has determined the design of the apparatus and the procedures in which it is used. Some such reciprocal control is characteristic of all science. As Francis Bacon put it, nature, to be commanded, must be obeyed. The scientist who designs a cyclotron is under the control of the particles he is studying. The behavior with which a parent controls his child, either aversively or through positive reinforcement, is shaped and maintained by the child's responses. A psychotherapist changes the behavior of his patient in ways which have been shaped and maintained by his success in changing that behavior. A government or religion prescribes and imposes sanctions selected by their effectiveness in controlling citizen or communicant. An employer induces his employees to work industriously and carefully with wage systems determined by their effects on behavior. The classroom practices of the teacher are shaped and maintained by the effects on his students. In a very real sense, then, the slave controls the slave driver. The child, the parent, the patient, the therapist, The citizen, the government, the communicant, the priest, the employee, the employer, and the student, the teacher. B.F. Skinner, 1971.
Oh, that's the guy that's the Skinner's box guy. Maybe you shouldn't take your metaphors to slavery, just as a general rule. Maybe not the best approach in most things. Ill-advised. The slave controls the slave driver. Do he though? Is that what he does? Damn it, this being in the middle of there is bad. Could go under. Can I go under? This is really hard to process. Okay. Put the short one there. I think this technically solves both shapes, but that dot's gonna lose. No. This one's hard to look at. Okay. So we have two Tetris blocks, and we have to try to render... So what they're doing is they're fucking with the puzzles themselves now. The other one was really eye-hurty, and this one is now... They're scrolling the screen on the X and Y axes, and then Pac-Manning them around the screen. So you have to try to reconstruct what it looks like normally. And solve it like that. And you still click in the same spot as if the thing... So it's like it's not supposed to be this way, like it's just a display problem. But we have these three dots. And those really fuck the whole process up. Because you can't just include the shapes, you have to specifically draw the shapes in their entirety. Which is a deek move. Stop it. And if I draw a line in the middle, then I can't switch the places between them because they won't be in the same shape anymore. I think that's the mistake I made earlier, maybe? Honestly, this obfuscation makes it so much harder to even think about what I'm looking at. How do I collect these dots without making the level unsolvable? My first instinct was to try to put the shapes on the floor. And that's destroyed by the fact that this dot is here. So I can't put them on the bottom of the puzzle and switch. I was going to put them on the bottom of the puzzle and switch them left and right. That would also make this one untouchable. Oh, that's interesting. The long one has to be here if they're going to switch places, because otherwise it can't touch this piece. This shape right here can only touch this piece if I switch them with this square specifically, because it's the only one that can hit the wall, which means it has to be at that exact spot, which probably causes problems for me. I think that shape's undrawable. Yeah. So maybe I do this. Then how do I draw the other shape? Because now the corner's taken. So now I can't. This corner's in the way. So if I can't reuse the same corner, then I need to raise it, right? So the tips are touching? But then this fucking dot ruins everything. This one right here. Because I need a floor. Yeah, there's two dots I don't get if I put them that way. So then I think to do this, or something like it. But by the time I wrap around... Not only can I once again not reuse a corner, but I'm skipping a dot at the beginning. I did the thing! Look at me go! I'm a epic hacker man cheating at video games. Oh fuck, is this really easy? Fuck. Well, I'm not good at drawing straight lines with the mouse, but like that's it? Yeah. Yeah. Oh god, my brain. Okay, there. The tall one. Oops, I clicked. There we go. Oh no. Okay, well this one's mostly on the screen. I just gotta turn my head a little bit. And then the inputs are gonna be interesting. If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman? Holding your hand. That was really easy, wow. There wasn't even dots on that one. Ugh. Why? Oh right, I still have to click down here. Okay, well, I gotta cut off half of you. We have to separate white and black. I have to end up there? Okay, that means we have to go this way then. Ah. Fuck. I'm back. Ooh. Oh, we have to wait for the DVD screensaver to be able to tell what we're looking at, basically. It's so nice when it comes down and like it almost perfectly lines up. But that is not every loop. Evidently. Haha! It is I am dirty hacking. Look at go. Do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Go away. Do do boop boop. I don't even have to fix this one. I could just draw on it. I can just go. I didn't have a plan though. Okay. Fuck. What am I looking at? Probably that way, but then I get that traps you with the black ones, and that can't be fixed. So that's not how we're starting that one. It's completely okay to do this and combine them. It's not completely okay to do that. Let's see. Something like that. Man, okay. Do shift so I can look at myself in the mirror afterwards. Okay. Solving it backwards seems decent. Okay, so this has to be wrapped in because it has to connect with one of these guys. Basically. I just solved it. So I got a chance to do it backwards. So these two are together, those two together, all the white, all the black. I didn't cross any illegal lines. Okay. I'll just try to remember that. Ah, well, I forgot it was already clicked. Okay. Nope. Go up first. Then over. And then forget what I was doing. Okay, yeah. Yep. I did it! I'm a cyborg. I'm using tools to assist myself. Why... Aren't they supposed to keep getting weirder? Did they just... This one forget to do something? It's just hanging. Oh no! I forgot about you. It moves when you click on it. Oh, what a nightmare. That's... At least you can solve it in advance, and then you just have to figure out... You just have to succeed at inputting it, which is like an improvement. So you can't... The zigzag in the bottom right corner cannot exist sticking upward, because it won't touch its own shape. It has to go lengthwise. Basically. I just gotta... It's gonna go do, and then this one's gonna go over there. So I'm just gonna have to draw this little square, and then a straight line across here, and then a straight line across there. It's relatively easy to input, but it's gonna go... Okay. I wasn't expecting it to slow back down at the end. Okay. I mean, I enjoy that one more than the other ones that are hurt to look at. It's gonna spin! Okay, let's take a close look at this one. This one doesn't look hard, except for the part where it's gonna be really hard to tell what I'm looking at. And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more to see that. I did it.